What is up, everybody? Kiwi here for our normal Friday upload. Today is pretty exciting. We've got the first half of our PSA return. All right, so the higher end or the more vintage part of my collection that I submitted in like early November, it has returned. Bear with me, don't judge. All right, don't make fun of me, because these cards are not going to get the best of grades, obviously, like we discussed when we sat down with Dylan and did the grade assumptions. But they were part of my personal collection for a very, very long time, and so I just graded them because I wanted to see what the cards that I personally had would grade as. All right, so it's going to be another short video for today. Apologies for the setup again. I'm working on it. I'll be done soon, I promise. And then we'll be putting out some awesome videos for you guys in terms of content and like camera angles and such. You'll have a nice background and everything to look at. All right. So I do have here the rest of my graded Zards. I'll go through them so you guys will actually see the entirety of my graded collection. All again, like besides like this one which is the Hidden Fates one. They're all my like personal cards. All right, so I do have a few other cards besides Pokemon like Zards in here as well, but there were some like crazy stuff. I don't know if you guys noticed, but the Lugia, the Neo Genesis Lugia, did sell for like 130 grand in a PSA 10, so that's pretty massive. All right, so we're just gonna go through them from the back. All right, let's see what's up with the first one. Okay, so the base set 2 Charizard did get an 8.5. I think
made me happy, made me smile. Nice. That's what I paid for.
On grading, I said 9 and Dylan said 8. So that's kind of funny. We got in the middle. So it kind of shows you that we weren't too far off. In terms of the actual like whatchamacallit, like issues with the card, I didn't really see much except like some surface scratches right here. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's very hard to see it. It's like it's vertical, like print lines kind of on the hollow foil, and then the back did have like a little piece of whitening up there. That was pretty much it. So okay, that grade's all right. All right, so let's see what we have next. Let's try to cover it. Oh, okay, here we go, baby. DDS Blue Eyes right here. I said 7s. I think Dylan said 6s. I did forget the actual grade assumptions, but I'll go back and look at it. But Dylan was much more harsh. He was unbiased because, this is my personal collection. So, like, obviously I wanted to grade high. So here's the first one. Let me see. Is this the one that was better? I think it might be. Yeah, this might be the one that was actually in better condition other than the centering. So let's see what it is. A 6. Wow, he was right on it. He was right on the money with this. 6. All right. I mean, these cards are only going to go up in value. DDS or Blue Eyes in general is like the Charizard of Yu-Gi-Oh! All right. There's not many like high graded DDSs that I've seen, and the people that do have them are moving them. So it's kind of hard to get these. If you look at this particular card, let's see if I can get that. The corner has a little bit of silvering right there. And then like the centering is obviously off. You guys see that? You see how small this border is to this one. All right, and generally speaking, the back kind of follows that pattern because they're cut that way. You see that border? You flip it back, that's the left side border, much smaller. All right, so this grade was kind of like accurate in the assumption. So it's not too bad. What I'm really, really like excited and worried about at the same time is the Lugia and the Shadowless base set one I have, Charizard. So, I'm kind of nervous about that, man. That's like where a lot of my money is in terms of the value I was hoping to get out of it. All right, so let's do this. What do we got next? Probably another Blue Eyes if they packed it in the same order. Yeah, it is. All right, so this one is centered, well, off-centered as well, but it is like, I think, better in terms of the surface if you look at it. It does have a little bit of silvering up here. Let's see the back. Man. Yeah, the same. Oh, did we see it? Did you guys see it? It's a 6. Not what I was hoping for, right? Not what I was hoping for at all. But, you know, like I said, these cards are really old and they've been sitting there. So they're not going to be in the best condition. I wish I knew better about preserving cards. You know, they would have been a lot better now. But it's a live and learn kind of thing. Oh, here we go, baby. So we got Lugia. The only thing that I really saw as an issue with this Lugia was the surface has a lot of like, the hollow foil had a lot of like surface scratches. I'm trying to get it better for you guys there. Can you see it? It's kind of hard, but you see them like right there? You see that? There's a lot of surface scratches. I don't remember sending it in with this black spot here. It's kind of funny actually. But the back did have the wear, you know, the normal whitening along the edges, etc. and around the corner. But the overall centering of this card wasn't too bad. I was a little hyped and I said 7. I think Dylan said 5. So here we go. You guys ready for this? Oh, it's a 5. It's a 5. It's an excellent 5. All right. Okay, maybe we can recuperate some of the damage with the shadowless base art. And then look, nevertheless, it's a first edition Neo Genesis Lugia. All right, not a lot of people have these. Not a lot of people have them in a slab, and if people have them, they're like in a lot worse condition than this. I don't think I'm gonna sell this card, to be honest. I'm gonna hold on to it. I really do. Lugia is one of my like, the Lugia artworks in general are really good. I really want like an Aquapolis one, but you know, that's kind of money. All right, what do we got next? Okay, Dark Charizard. Oh baby, the first edition Dark Charizard. What did I say for this? I think I said 7 and Dylan said 6. This card in particular had some whitening along the edges, and you know, it's the centering is off, but the hollow foil itself was pretty decent. There was just one scratch along his body here, I remember, and then the back does have whitening along this edge. Right, so I said 7. Oh, 1 shy, not bad. We were 1 shy on that. All right. Again, these are my personal cards from my personal collection that I've had for a long time. So I didn't expect too much, but I am happy to see them in slabs, all right? I'm going to put these up in a nice, oh, let's go right here. This is my crispy Topps card. I've kept this card pretty good condition. I mean, you know, like one of the big things in these cards are the corners. You see these corners? They pointy as heck, man. They can cut you. See that? Look at that. And then look at the front. They are crispy, bro. They are crispy, those corners. And the surface itself is pretty nice. See that? What did it get? What? A 6? Bro, how? How is this a 6? Yo. This is insane. I do not think this card should have been a 6. I might break this case and send it to like CGC or Beckett and see what happens, because I'm not happy with this one. I feel like PSA's grading is just becoming so inconsistent. Dude, that's sad. John's probably going to play me a sad violin in the background right now when he watches this video.
Oh, boo-hoo! Let me play a sad song for you on the world's smallest violin.
Alright, so this is it. This is going to be the base set Shadowless Charizard, right? Now, this card in particular did have some surface scratches, a little bit of silver, like in the hollow foil actually. I'm trying to see if I could get it on camera. It's kind of hard. He had one across his belly right here. There's like a dot, so you can see the silver foil under it. One in his arm, see the silver foil under it. And the centering of this card was pretty good overall. All right. And other than that, there wasn't too many issues with the surface. You guys can see that. All right. Let's look at the back really quick. The back, the bottom left, and the left side had a lot of whitening. Well, I mean, it's not too much. It's a lot less than you see in other cards, but it's there nevertheless. So let's see what this got. I was hoping for a 6. I think Dylan actually said 6 or 5 as well. Dude, no way.
You know, say nasty!
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap.
A 4? How is this a 4? I've seen cards with like bends get higher than this. Dude, I'm definitely considering cracking this now. This is kind of insane to me. This is actually very upsetting. This has got to be the saddest PSA opening I've ever had. Dude. Alright, so that's just half of it. You know, we submitted a huge amount of cards. The other half didn't come back yet because these were higher declared values, so they came back sooner. I'm just going to run through the other Charizards that I do have. So here is my Mint 9 SV49 Hidden Fates. Here is the first Flash Fire I have. 2014 XEX Flash Fire Mint 9. Here is the other Charizard, the full art one from Flash Fire. It's a Mint 9 as well. Here's my Sun and Moon team up, Mint 9. I'm pretty happy with this one. I like this card a lot, actually. This is the Expedition Reverse Foil, Mint to Near Mint to Mint 8, and this is one of my favorites, actually. My EX Crystal Guardians. Hollow. Check that out. Ooh. It's kind of crazy because if you look at this card in particular, you know, like the hollow sits in the Charizard, but there's nothing like sparkly. It's just like a flat, a very plain foil, but the borders do have hollow in them. And like if you notice, none of the writing does. So it's just like everything but the writing, which is pretty sick. You know, when I first saw this card, I thought it deserved a 10, and I couldn't really tell why. But then I think I saw like a little dot somewhere. Yeah, if you look right here, it's kind of hard to see, man. There's a white dot, and I think that's what stopped the 10. And then obviously the centering on the front a little bit. But, you know, that it wasn't nothing crazy, you know. But my collection is growing. It's getting a lot better, you know, with time. I'm not going to hold you guys. I am disappointed in some of these grades. Check it out, baby. Look at this. All these Charizards. I am disappointed with some of these grades on this. Oh, no, I lied. There's blue eyes in here, too. I am disappointed with some of these grades. And I'm going to try to get better cards, obviously, for slabs. But, you know, it's kind of a personal, like, preference to keep these cards just because they were always my cards, all right? You know, they kind of hold, like, a sentimental value to you, or at least for me. And I couldn't get rid of them, so I'd rather put them in a slab, all right? So I know this video is short, and it wasn't, like, any openings in it. But that's just because of the scenery right now and the conditions of what I'm recording. I am working on the studio. You guys make sure to stay up to date on that. It's getting pretty dope, actually. I picked out the paint. I finished up some corners, like the corners on the where the walls meet and stuff. I should be done within a week, I promise. And I'm gonna do a sick video revealing it, and I'm probably gonna tie it into our Christmas special. So for those of you who are new here or just tuned into these videos, you know, on the channel, I'm going to be hosting a Christmas special with all these boxes that you actually see. See that right there? Sun and Moon, Unbroken Bonds, Celestial Storm. Then we've got, like, you know, here's one of the better ones, actually. Team Up. Yo, this one is sick. You guys don't want to miss it. Down in the description below, I do have my website there where I linked. And the first two boxes, the packs, are for sale for our live break, which will be on Christmas. And every day after Christmas for 7 days, I'm going to be opening up 2 boxes from the Sun and Moon expansion. And I'm going to basically open every single booster box in the entire Sun and Moon set. For those of you who watched my stream, it was pretty crazy. I just busted out like 15 booster boxes like on stream. And I was just like, are you guys ready for this? Everybody's pretty excited. And I just wanted to offer you guys the opportunity to be a part of it by purchasing packs and seeing what you guys can pull, all right? So I do hope you enjoyed seeing my Charizard collection. I know it's not the greatest. You know, it's not like these big guys out here with these like mint, like gem mint 10s. But this was my personal collection that I held on to for a long time. And it means a lot for me to see them in slabs, all right? So until next time, Kiwi out.